The engines don't arrive quietly in Monaco. They announce power before you even see it. Carbon fiber glides past marble casinos. Diamond watches flash under Mediterranean sunlight. And stepping out of some of the most expensive supercars on Earth are women who don't just wear luxury. They define it. But this isn't just about fast cars. It's about status, access, and a world where exclusivity is currency. Welcome to Monaco, where the arrivals are louder than the headlines, and the lifestyle makes even billionaires look ordinary. Because here, luxury isn't a flex. It's a standard. In the heart of the French Riviera sits a tiny yet unstoppable powerhouse known as Monaco. Less than 1 square mile, yet home to more millionaires per capita than anywhere else on Earth. Tax-free wealth, yachts stacked like toys, and streets that double as private runways for the world's rarest machines. Walk toward Monte Carlo Casino on a summer evening, and you won't just hear engines, you'll hear competition. Because in Monaco, arrivals are a performance, and some of the most unforgettable entrances, they belong to women stepping out of 8-figure lifestyles without blinking. A white Lamborghini Aventador SVJ growls through Casino Square. The door lifts vertically. Out steps a silhouette wrapped in couture and confidence. Heels touch pavement like she owns the square. But here's what makes Monaco different. The car isn't shocking. It's expected. Minutes later, a matte black Ferrari SF90 straight-ale glides to the curb. Hybrid technology. Nearly 1,000 horsepower. A machine engineered for speed, but cruising slowly, deliberately. Why rush when the entire world is watching? Then comes British elegance. A deep emerald Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Suicide doors open. Out steps understated power, minimal jewelry, tailored silk. Security just subtle enough to notice. In Monaco, there are levels to wealth. The loud and the untouchable. And here's what most people misunderstand. These moments aren't random flashes of glamour. They are signals. Monaco operates on visibility and discretion at the same time. The streets near Port Hercules become nightly showcases. Hyper-limited builds appear like rotating exhibits, sometimes wrapped in custom chrome, sometimes factory perfect. A rare Bugatti Chiron idles under camera flashes. A satin silver McLaren 765 LT pulls in with surgical precision. And the women behind these arrivals? Entrepreneurs, heirs, models, investors, influencers married into dynasties, founders who sold companies before 30. But that's only half the story. Because Monaco doesn't just attract wealth, it concentrates it. The marina becomes a floating billionaire summit. Floating palaces anchored side by side. Champagne chilled before sunset. Helicopters landing on decks like taxis. Here's where it shifts. The supercars are only the entry point. Inside private rooftops overlooking the Mediterranean, deals are whispered. Access is negotiated. Circles are expanded. In Monaco, proximity is power. Being seen stepping out of a hypercar in Casino Square isn't vanity. It's positioning. And these women understand branding better than most corporations. Designer houses release limited collections that never see public websites. Jewelry pieces commissioned, not purchased. Private stylists flown in. Watches valued higher than real estate in other countries. But here's the deeper layer. Monaco created an ecosystem where extreme wealth feels normal. When you're surrounded by 9-figure bank accounts, 7-figure cars don't feel outrageous. They feel proportional. And that environment changes psychology. Ambition scales differently here. Risk tolerance increases. Standards shift. Ordinary becomes invisible. The Formula One streets, home to the legendary Monaco Grand Prix, transform into a high-speed theater annually. Balconies packed with royalty. Yachts aligned like chess pieces. And once again, supercars lined outside luxury hotels, as if horsepower were dress code. But while cameras capture the glamour, they rarely capture the discipline behind it. Because most of the women commanding those arrivals understand leverage, equity stakes, global assets, strategic partnerships. Luxury without structure evaporates. Luxury with structure compounds. And that's the Monaco difference. It's not just spending. It's placement. Here, reputation travels faster than any hypercar. Step out of a rare machine once. You're interesting. Step out consistently. You're established. The rhythm of Monaco never truly stops. Summer intensifies it. But even off-season, wealth circulates quietly. Private gyms in five-star hotels. Private banks discreetly handling portfolios. Art collections traded behind closed doors. What looks like glamour on the surface is often liquidity underneath. And as the sun dips into the Mediterranean, the arrivals don't slow. They evolve. Headlights reflect off marble. Engines echo between luxury storefronts. Conversations begin where most careers could end. Because in Monaco, visibility is curated. Every arrival tells a story. Status, strategy, or sometimes quiet dominance. And whether it's AV-12 screaming through Casino Square or the near-silent glide of a hybrid hypercar, one thing stays constant. Monaco remains a stage where wealth performs without apology. If you enjoy exploring the environments where money, power, and luxury collide, subscribe. Because behind every supercar arrival is a deeper story about access, ambition, and the psychology of extreme wealth.